Hey guys, welcome to this video. So today's video is going to be, I'm trying to figure out like where to place my hands. As you can tell, I'm still not good at this. So today's video is going to be, we're going to go with this. So today's video is going to be about what life is like as a mature student. So I'm guessing some students are wondering, is it a lot easier because you're older and you've done. So if you don't know, I studied natural sciences for 2 years previously at UCL. So is life a lot easier? What is it like so there might be some kind of mature students that are looking to come to university that might be, concerned about things like making friends, whether they're going to kind of fit in at uni again, what it's like getting back into studying and things like that. So in this video, we're going to address some of those things. The first thing, so making friends is not actually that different to what it's like when you're 18 or 19. So I think initially there might be a kind of thing where it's like, oh, it's a bit of a surprise for some people. It's like, oh, you're a lot older. But like at the end of the day, you don't make friends based on like the age that the person has. Friendship is just one of those things that just naturally happens. So you like people and you get along with people. And most people that I've met at Imperial in particular are very mature at 18, 19, much more so than I was. At that age. So if you don't know, I'm 26 years old at the time of this recording, and I've had no problem making friends with people that are younger, so there are a few people on our course that are similar to my age, so around 25, 26 that I've met, and that's fine. And obviously due to the pandemic, I haven't had a chance to meet people doing other courses and like graduate students and postgraduate students and PhDs and things like that, but that's given the the circumstance. But even then, it's still been like absolutely fine, because I sometimes see like threads on like the student room where people are like 20 or 21 and they're like, or they've taken a gap year and they're like, what if I can't make no friends now because I'm older than everyone? It's not the case. So yeah. So number two, is it a lot easier kind of going through the course because I've previously done some science at university? I'd say no. It's two things. So one, it comes down to is the course that I'd done originally even was natural sciences, and at the time I was quite immature and I went out a lot and I didn't really put my full effort into that course, and frankly it was, I think, partly because I didn't know where I was going and I didn't really enjoy it. So that's number one. And number two is obviously there's been a few good few years. So I went into uni when I was 19, so I'd done a gap year and then went straight to uni for 2 years. And there's been like a good 5-year period in between. So even like the things that I kind of remember, I've mostly forgot. Not everything, but yeah. So I kind of feel like I'm on a level footing with everyone else that is taking on the medicine course this year. So number three, so if you're kind of concerned about like your living situation, if you're a mature student, so I live at home, and for me that's worked out really great. Obviously partly because there's a pandemic, so there's not a lot of FOMO, sorry to all the students that are living in halls. It's a bit, I do feel for students that are living out, because I can understand you make the best of the situation you have. So I really hope that everyone's still doing things together in halls, because that is life experience. So, but living at home, I'd say has worked out really well for me. And I guess the one other thing I would say is like a lot of students, when you're younger, it's kind of, you have this fear of living at home because you feel like you're missing out, or people will think you're a bit weird because you're not moving out. But I've met some students at Imperial and many students that live at home, and it's not a thing. Like, it's only a thing if it's a thing for you, if that makes sense. So it's not a big deal, do what is right for you. I would personally say if you're 18, 19, living out is really great, because I lived out for the first both years at UCL, one in halls and one with my friends. So it is a great experience. If you want to do it, go for it. If you don't want to do it, live at home. That's fantastic as well. So yeah, that's what I would say regarding that. A final additional thing that I would say, so one of my friends who's a second year and also a medic parent in our family, Hader, organizes a commuters social every year alongside halls social, which I thought was really like what a great idea, because that way like people that are living at home don't feel like they're missing out on that experience. And I thought that was just such a nice thing, and it's reflective of what he's like in general. So yeah, I might plug in Hayder's video. So he at the time of this recording, he's done one YouTube video, but I would love to see more of his YouTube videos, and his YouTube channel is Haldululu or something like that. I'll put it in the description. So if you want to go check out his video and encourage him to make more, you can do that. So the next thing I'll talk about briefly is finances. So if you're a mature student and you've not done any study previously, you should be fine. You can just go and get student finance. Regarding Imperial, they have a very generous bursary scheme. But if you're over 25, so like me, when you apply for that scheme, it takes into consideration your own income rather than your parents' income. So if you're in a kind of full-time job or something like that you plan to keep, it will consider your income. And if vice versa. So if you're not planning to work while studying, you'll get a more generous proportion of the bursary because it will be your income rather than what your parents earn. So the final thing I'll talk about is like some of the benefits that you get of being a mature student and studying when you're older. And I'm not talking about like like the 60 plus Oyster card. I don't mean benefits in that way. But I mean like you're a little bit wiser. You learn to kind of make the most of uni, of the opportunities that you have, which is really great. I'm more focused and more settled on studying. Like I know the way that I work, and that works really well for me. Hopefully, like if you're into partying and all that kind of stuff, you kind of got that out of your system. So for me, I don't get a lot of FOMO, and obviously given the pandemic, there's not much going on, so there's that as well. But I would really advise, like if you're someone that has previously studied, or you've, for whatever reason, after school, you've not really gone straight into uni, maybe you've gone into work, or however your life's worked out, if you're at a stage where you're not the traditional age of 18, 19, and you're still thinking about, should I go to uni, will I fit in, will it work for me, it really will. And you'll make friends with people that are younger, your own age, even sometimes older students, and it will be great. And yeah, like just go for it. Just do the things that you really want to do in your life. I was gonna go into like especially like one of those motivational bits, so I was gonna go for it, just do it. But yeah, that's all I'd say in regards to that's been my experience as a mature student really up till now. So in second term, so this is what it's been like. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.